don't forget, I am Lube, and do a follow up to my deck profile video. This is going to be a little video explaining some of the confusing rulings or wordings or descriptions for the Harpie Lady deck. So let's just jump right into this motherfucker and start out with the Harpie Ladies. So some of them say this card's name is always treated as Harpie Lady. That is true for Cyber Harpie Lady, Harpie Lady, Harpie Lady 1, Harpie Lady 2, Harpie Lady 3. So these 5 cards, you can only have 3 of them in your deck, because even in the deck, they're considered Harpie Lady, even though, yeah, so that's the ruling on that. And Egotist. Oh no, well, let's just go over these. Harpie Channeler and Harpie Queen. They are treated as Harpie Lady in the field or the graveyard. So they do not count for towards your towards your total of only having 3 Harpies in your deck. But that means that they cannot become targets for Elegant Egotist, because you have to have a Harpie Lady from your hand or deck, and only the Cyber Harpie Lady in 1, 2, and 3 are considered Harpies in the deck. But you can, if you only have a Queen or Channeler on the field, you can still play Egotist, because Harpie Channeler and Queen are considered Harpie Lady on the field. And Sisters, in conjunction with Triangle XC Spark. Until the end phase, the attack becomes 2700. This does not include boosts like Harpie's Hunting Ground or Harpie Lady 1. I'm pretty sure that the attack just becomes 2700, so the boosts don't apply. It doesn't say the original attack becomes 2700, just says the attack becomes 2700. So even if they're boosted, the attack won't increase. So keep that in mind. You cannot boost them up to 31 or 29. And then Channeler. I already went over Channeler. You can discard any Harpie card. You can get out Harpie's Pet Dragon, because it's considered a Harpie. And then Hunting Ground. This card in particular, it says when a Harpie Lady is normal summoned or special summoned, destroy 1 spell or trap card in the field. And if this is the only spell or trap card on the field, you must destroy itself, because it does not say you can destroy. It is mandatory for you to destroy, and it can target itself. So if this is the only spell or trap card on the field, you might want to well, you have to destroy itself. So if your play is you have Hunting Ground in your hand and you have Channeler, you can play the Harpie first and then play Hunting Ground, because when Channeler and Queen are summoned, they are, of course, counted as Harpie Lady on the field, so you get that effect. So you can play the Harpie first and then play Hunting Ground if you want the attack boost. But if not, then keep it in your hand and wait for them to get some back row. Because if you play this card without anything else, then it's going to get destroyed. So if you have one in the field and you draw a second Hunting Ground, you can set the Hunting Ground over top of the first one and then play your Harpie, so you're not out of a Hunting Ground. And then Hysteric Sign, make sure that you add 3 Harpies with different names for this effect. So that means you cannot add Harpie Lady 1 and Harpie Lady 2. You must add, but you can add 1 Channeler, 1 Harpie Lady 1, and 1 Harpie Queen. Also could add Pet Dragon, Pet Baby Dragon. I think Brother's excluded. No, you can. Yeah, you can. You cannot add Harpie's Brother. I don't know why they don't like Harpie's Brother. I mean, he sucks. I mean, you could use him with Rabbit, Rescue Rabbit, but yeah. And then Hysteric Party, you discard. Let's say you have Harpie Lady 1 in your hand. Say you have Harpie Queen, Harpie Channeler in your hand, and you want to use Hysteric Party, and this is the only card in your hand is Harpie Channeler. You can discard Channeler as the cost, and then it'll special summon it right back, as it'll be considered Harpie Lady in the grave. And then it says special summon as many Harpie Ladies as possible, and this goes into effect after the cost, I believe. These could be wrong. These are just what I've been playing with, and haven't had any problems. And then Pet Mirage Dragon, discard can only be applied when discard effects only apply when you have materials, and it can attack your opponent directly, and then your opponent cannot target other Harpies for attacks or effects. you have to detach one at each end phase. So this card can attack directly without materials, but not if your opponent has a monster, obviously, like how you have to destroy the monster. So if you have Harpie Lady, you say Harpie Lady runs over Sangan or whatever, and then they have no monsters left in the field, you can still attack directly with Mirage Dragon. Its effect to attack directly does not apply, so you cannot attack directly over anything, like over his defense. And if you have 2 Pet Mirage Dragons in the field, then their effects, you cannot target another Harpie monster you control for an effect, attack, or a card effect. Will lock your opponent, so they will not be able to use any effects or attacks on any of your cards, even each other's Pet Mirage Dragons, because their effects will protect the other one, because it just says Harpie. So their effects will protect the other one, but to balance this out, you have to detach at the end of each end phase, so for a maximum, this effect will only be lasting for 2 turns, but it's still better than nothing. So those are some quick rulings for the Harpie deck. So if you have any questions or if something I said was incorrect, then please correct me in the comments, and I will be posting a Egyptian God deck list for one of my subscribers who requested that, so that will be posted as soon as I finish recording that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon, and stay lubricated.